So want to hear big shout outs for our B team. It is some of our players' first game tonight, so as the night goes on, we will be making them known, and we want to hear big cheers for them. So we'll start off with announcing the first team of the evening. Who are you going with?
All right, we've got Kapiti Coast Krakens. In black, we have 102, Janie Dodgem. 111, Firefighter. 141, Rink Panther. 179, Precious Pitbull. 27, Serrated Edge. Captain Edge. 303, Bones. 31, End of Daisy. 369, Tom Swifty. 478, Yanali. 50, Sophias. 78, Scandalous. 85, Hot Rod. 99, Whiplash. On the bench, we've got Ferocious, Venom, Gnome, and Chaos.
And in skating in purple tonight, we have your home team, the Richter City B team. We've got 121, Raygun, affectionately Raygu. 14, Red Perel. 15, Medical Emergency. And your captain for tonight, 17, Smack. 247, still on call. 26, your other captain for the night, Metal Fatigue. 28, Moldy Vixen. 47, Trouble. 86, Latin Bolt. 865, Dizzy Gillespie. 81, Scrappy. And your bench tonight is Tough Bookies and Ness.
Games without our officials. Let's see them. In stripy clothing, we have got Invader Sin, head ref. Greta Growler, Foul Out, Pseudo Stripes, Mr. Fox, Salty, and Jersey Girl.
And dressed in black tonight are your NSOs. You've got head NSO for the evening, Dr. Reva Song, Mimic, Venomous, Purple Parfait, Needles, Cupcake, Scathing Grace, Firecracker, and Crunch. Blowing whistles near you.
All right, feels like time for roller derby.
Well, I think we're a bit too efficient because usually we needed to get it dead on zero.
I'm sorry. So we'll talk about some sponsors then. Big thank you to Garage Project. If you see any naughty roller derby skaters tonight going to the penalty box, that is our Garage Project penalty box. They have sponsored the bin. Big thank you also to Roller Derby Streaming New Zealand, sitting over here, the lovely Quaddy and Lee, bringing the games to the masses. They also have a donation link in the stream if you are tuning in from.
If you're watching on the stream, you should donate because they do a lot of things, and I know that a lot of people don't, so I'm calling you out now. Donate.
We've got some awesome raffle prizes as well today, courtesy of our friends at Iko, Rich Coffee Roasters and Thunderpants. See Princess Slayer or Renegade Reader for raffle tickets. Both two very tall, beautiful humans that will be waving raffle tickets around.
Yeah, Reader's in the fancy jacket.
Super fancy. Amazing prizes tonight. Lots of merch and all sorts of fun things. Prize one is worth over $220. Raffle tickets are $2 or $2 each or 3 for $5. We will draw it at half-time, and we will have our sack race. Where's that other pre-read? I want that.
Oh, we have a blurb about each team. I'll do it later. All right, so we've got your first jam for the night. We have Bones from Kapiti against Smack from Richter City.
Yeah, we've also got, looks like Trouble, Latin Bolt, Ray Gun, another purple human.
Bolt.
Rich, that's
So this
Red.
is
Yeah.
Latin Bolt's first game tonight,
Yeah,
like first game.
first official game, yeah.
No pressure.
Latin Bolt hits Bones out. Great first contact, first game.
And we've got Red playing some beautiful offense for Smack, and Smack gets lead.
If you're wondering what's going on here, you will see the jam referee is pointing at the lead jammer,
And calling it off for the ground.
and someone going to the bin for a forearms.
The Garage Project bin,
The
penalty
Garage
box.
Project. Oh, that is Scandalous in the bin, forearms.
But they don't actually serve alcohol in the penalty box though, hey?
They
No,
don't, they
no.
just sponsor it.
That's naughty.
Yes, no drinking and skating. Or driving, for that matter.
Yeah.
Not okay.
Yeah, just if you do partake in an alcoholic beverage tonight, please don't take them outside. Otherwise, you'll get in trouble, and so will we, and we won't be able to provide you with such fabulous beverages.
And if you do have a few too many, let us help you get home. We can help you with Ubers or taxis or whatever. Safe hosting.
So that was a quick jam. We had Hot Rod,
Yes.
who also plays for Richter City's A team, get out with lead with Maddie Hot and Tails for a 2-0 jam. Usually, a first 15 minutes of the game is just when people are kind of just feeling each other out and seeing what they can get away with. It's also the part where you start feeling out the refs to see what you can get away with.
Oh yeah.
Not much.
Nah, not much. Not with this crew.
So we've got End of Daisy out for lead jammer for Kapiti. We're still on call, or affectionately called Stock. Hot on the tails. And Stock getting through to steal some points there, I think.
Yeah, picked up 3. Lovely. 2.
No. Yeah, it was a 3-2. Three
yeah.
twosies.
I'm just really eyesight challenged. I can't see good.
Oh, yeah, I don't have my glasses on either. I'm more excited about the sack race at halftime. Yeah.
At our next game, I think we're going to have a duck throwing competition. Duck, D-U-C-K.
Some really good 3-wall there from Kapiti, just holding Smack back, making it a bit hard.
Bones is lead jammer for Kapiti.
Oh,
Precious
and
Pitbull playing
people
some
taking themselves out.
lovely defense
Love that.
from Pity.
All right, so we've got Smack coming round on a scoring pass and got called off before it could be anyone could score, so it was just 1. So we've got 10 to Kapiti and 5 to Richter City. I think I want to gauge with the crowd who's here for who.
Yes. Hot Rod jamming for Kapiti. Medical Emergency jamming for Richter City. Red Peril playing beautiful offense.
Oh, it's battle of the legs up the front. Maddie just staying in. Being fancy. Hot rod on the floor. Hot rod likes it on the floor.
Floor rod.
All right, who's here supporting Richter City? I want to hear a loud cheer. Okay, all right, okay. Now I want to hear who's here supporting Kapiti. It's sounding very the same. So Richter City?
Very the same.
I'm going to ask you in about 10 more minutes and see how that goes, see if we get a bit louder.
Firefighter is the jammer for Kapiti.
Right.
Couple of people off to the bin. Medal fatigue going to the bin.
A pesky forearm penalty.
Yes. Doc jamming for.
So in case you're wondering, you can't use your arms in roller derby, though we'd love to do it.
It's illegal. You go to the Garage Project penalty box. You can only go there 7 times and then you will be very kindly asked to leave the game. So we don't want to be in that position. Don't use your arm.
I like to play on the face of danger and see if I can get to 6 and survive. It's a very stressful time.
Do you know, I don't think I've ever had more than 4, but I have actually been expelled from 3 games, so that's not really great, is it? Not expelled, rather. I've
Fouled out.
the bad one. What's the real bad one?
Expelled.
Yeah, that one.
Yeah.
I've never fouled out of a game.
You've been expelled out 3 times.
3, yeah.
Naughty.
Don't be like me.
Twice for me. Twice. And
You fouled out, though.
yeah, of course.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah. 5 is my average penalty number. And I usually get them in the first half and then I get told to smarten up and I'm like, oh yeah, of course. Yeah.
Pull your socks up, Tino.
Yeah, and then I do, literally. And Smack doing a little dance on the line. Everyone kind of, oh!
Looks a bit slippery today.
This is a weird floor.
Yeah.
It's grippy but slippery. Bones coming round on scoring pass. So if you haven't watched roller derby before and you're trying to kind of figure out what's going on, we'll start with an easy one where the first jammer to get out becomes lead jammer and control. And if you don't know who the lead jammer is, there'll be a referee that's pointing at them.
And the other one does crossing kind of floaty arms at them to say, you are not the lead jammer.
So we've got a power jam situation now where we've got one jammer on the track. And in these situations, you're trying to maximize on those points.
Yeah. The other jammer is hanging out in the Garage Project penalty box.
Yeah. KCDC is doing a very good job here at shutting down that power jam. Smack comes out the other end, looking nonchalant as usual.
Nonchalant as Smack's use, yep. I look like an angry human.
I look angry when I'm jamming also.
I hate it so much. Precious Pitbull in the penalty box, the Garage Project penalty box.
Ray Gun doing some one-on-one forward-facing blocking there. Gold tick of approval from me.
Means a lot.
Just forward-facing blocking in general, you'll get a gold tick from me.
Yeah. Oh, medal fatigue going to the bin. That jam's over. We have to stop blocking when the whistles go. Funny that. Medal fatigue is in the bin for what is called a multiplayer block. That essentially means when you are holding on to another skater on your team and that link is challenged by the other team. So you have to drop the links and close them with your body.
With your what?
Body. Old Mads is lead for Richter City, but being hit out and run back by Dodge. hot rod jamming for Kapiti.
Yeah, Roddy.
Maddie, very good listening out for the bench on when to call that. So strategic call off there from Mads, essentially saying, no, I've had enough. We're not going to let you score any points, the other team.
All right, so end of daisy for Kapiti. And then officials want a timeout. Just kidding.
Just kidding. Just psych, we're back. That lovely human in the middle saying 5 seconds is Mim or Mimic. Their job here tonight is what we call jam timing. They're in charge of the clock.
Sorry, I just went quiet because both myself and Sting coach, and sometimes I have to be impartial right now, and so when I go quiet, it's because I'm trying not to say something I want to say, so I'm just being behaved.
It's hard to do.
So we had what we call a star pass here given to Red, and that's a successful star pass. You've passed to your pivot and the scoring points, so points for points at this stage.
And Tom Swifty heading to the Garage Project penalty box to join Scandalas, who's already sitting there.
Has anyone got one of those delicious tacos? Are they any good? I know the answer. They are good.
They are good. Big thank you to Taco Addicts for being here. You can order outside or you can order inside with us, and they will come and bring your food to you. How good. Victoria. Here. Oh.
All right.
Have we got a deal for you? Maybe mid-jam next, in the next breaky bit.
Yeah. Beautiful.
Beautiful. Lovely jam. If you fancy getting your face painted, be you child or otherwise,
You don't have to be a child.
you can have your face painted as an adult. That's perfectly acceptable. The lovely Victoria is here painting faces. I said fainting faces. Face painting, and there's no charge. Come and get your face painted.
Absolutely free.
Free. Oh, we've got
Oh,
runners.
Oh, I see
Runners.
the line of children running.
Coming.
Watch out.
Get your faces painted.
All right. All right, Smack coming through, pushing through. Oh, we've got where did little hot rod go?
Oh, little hot rods in the Garage Project penalty box.
All right, Smack getting through. Coming round on a scoring pass.
Oh, lovely. Lovely comms from Latin Bolt.
And Trixie Dancy Feet from Hot Rod to get through on the outside line. So we've got no lead jammer because Hot Rod got lead and went to the bin. So if you go to the penalty box and your lead jammer, you lose the ability to be able to call the jam off, which then means that we have to skate for 2 minutes. And if you're a pivot and you get past the star, it sucks.
It does suck, yeah. Smack's just taken quite a bit of a whack to the sternum there by the looks. So we will have a little assessment.
All right. So we might take this opportunity to talk to you about our two teams today. So, Richter City B team is a competitive development team that represents Pauneki's Richter City Roller Derbies League across Aotearoa. Richter City Roller Derby was established in 2007 and has been proud members of the Women's Flat Track Derby Association since 2013. Today's roster is a relatively new team, having been training together since February, and this is the first game representing Richter City for many of their skaters. The team aims to continue developing and growing in strength and numbers in the coming seasons. Check us out on our socials for info on future events and games. We are Richter City Roller Derby on Facebook and Instagram, and our website is richtercity.co.nz.
Going to read to you about Kapiti. Kapiti Coast Derby crew are based on the Kapiti Coast north of Wellington. They have been around for 11 years and train in Raumati Beach. Their playing team is called the Krakens. They play in Aqua.
Remember that band? Oh, cool band.
Which reflects their closeness to the coast and the beachy culture of Kapiti. KCDC actively recruits throughout the year and welcomes anyone willing to learn to skate and get involved. The Learn to Skate class runs during school terms on Monday evenings, with fresh intakes in February and July of each year. Kapiti Coast Derby crew pride themselves in their open and inclusive culture and love being part of New Zealand's roller derby landscape.
So, Women's Flat Track Roller Derby is the governing body of roller derby, which is based in the States, but it's a worldwide thing, which also allows like a gender expansive roster on it. So you don't just have to be a woman to be part of WFTA. You can be non-binary, gender fluid, and be able to come along into this environment and play.
We often refer to it as WFTA instead of Women's Flat Track Roller Derby Association.
Unless you're Australian and they say WFTA.
WFTA.
Which is weird. So Kapiti are starting with a blocker in the bin.
Yes, and you will see that the jammer for Kapiti is also heading to the bin. The jammer for Kapiti has been assessed 2 penalties.
So why have they been assessed 2 penalties?
Well, so what happened was the jammer was assessed the penalty, and instead of leaving the track directly off to the side and coming back around to the Garage Project penalty box, the jammer effectively shortened their route to the track by skating along the inside, which is an illegal way to exit. So they will be there for 2 whole penalties.
All right, so Richter City have probably about another 35 seconds to take advantage of this power jam and put some points on the board. Power jams are hard, friends. Let's make some noise for our players.
Stop taking a tumble and deciding to give it a call. Call it off, say thank you, we'll start again. Strategic in this instance because Richter will start with a jammer on the track and Kapiti will not. Oh, there's quite a few people in the Garage Project penalty bin.
They might have thought that there was beer there, but there's not.
There's not. It's not a bar. The bar's down the other end. There's also coffee available at the bar. I've got a delicious iced coffee on the go here. Highly recommend. It's from Rich Coffee Roasters.
Yeah. Rich Coffee, another proud sponsor of Richter City Roller Derby, keeping us caffeinated for many years now.
Oh yeah, it's really nice coffee too, and I would know I drink enough of it.
Yeah. So the first time I had a rich coffee, I had 2 in a row, and I was sitting outside their roastery, and I hadn't had dinner, or like I hadn't had lunch, and I got the shakes and started feeling really depressed, and I was like, what's going on? I realized that it was just really caffeinated coffee.
Well, I've got a funny story about the first time I had rich coffee too. I had been gifted 2 small bottles of cold brew coffee, and I did not understand that cold brew was concentrated. So I was just drinking it and wasn't watering it down, and I drank like the whole little bottle. And then I was friends with the bathroom.
I think we've had a lead change.
Woo! Tight game though.
It is a tight game, very evenly matched, what we like to see. Like to see points for points, I like to be on the edge of my seat.
Got a timeout called by Richter City. So they'll have some reasons behind this, some kind of strategy, team talk, have a breather. Sometimes you just want to use one of your timeouts because you get 3, why not?
3 for the whole game or 3 per half?
3 for the whole game. The one that you get per half is called an official review. So that can be called only by your captain or your alternate, who is an A. And they can basically signal to the inside or to the referees that we'd like an official review, please, because we'd like to question something that was or wasn't called. And they come in and talk about it, and then the refs kind of take that on board and go away and discuss it some more. They come back and say you either won your official review or you didn't, or they say you retain or lose. And that's that.
Cool.
Yep.
Cool.
Official reviews are fun.
You got to be confident.
You got to, and you got to be like factual. White would like a cut penalty awarded on Jammer, black for blah,
Do you
blah.
go in there like, I'm going to sell this house today?
I do not. Just heard one of my favourite people cackling behind me. Wasn't laughing at us.
Ooh, ouch. Dizzy's jamming.
Don't bring attention to it.
Oh. All right, so we have the carpety jammer off to the bin. I missed what it was for, but we've got Dizzy's taking the helmet off, makes it through.
I'm sorry to say though, folks, this is going to be a 2-minute jam. Sorry, Diz.
So it's a 2-minute jam because lead jammer hadn't been given yet.
That's correct.
And if the jammer takes the cover off their head, means that they're not actually the jammer, but then you can't become lead jammer if you've taken it off your head.
Yeah, correct.
It's a weird rule.
Helmet covers and stuff. Scandalous going to the Garage Project penalty box, joined by Red Peril for going for a low block, I believe.
It's a busy penalty box tonight, folks.
Busy.
Oh, great catch 2 wall there by Metal Fatigue and Moldy Vixen.
Moldy Vixen going to the Garage Project penalty box.
So this isn't actually roller derby, it's who can get off the track the quickest.
Well, in this one, they're all just like, you know what, I want to go sit down. Pack is a really weird thing in roller derby. You have to play within like proximity of the other people. Right now, there is only 3 blockers on the track, 4 with Scandalous coming back in. And that jam went for the whole 2 minutes. How many penalties were in that jam? Got to be at least
More
6.
than the points on the board. No, just jesting.
No.
If I was out there, I'd be in there too.
Just jokes, me too. Probably for a forearms.
I'd be in the bin just for existing.
Sometimes it feels like that, eh? I didn't do anything.
It's funny when you get a penalty, you're like, I didn't do it, and then you watch the game back and you went, oh, I definitely did that.
And then you see 4 more things that you should have been in the bin for.
I was like, yeah. I only got 5 penalties that I was called on, but really I got 15.
Doesn't count if they weren't called.
They do count. In my mind, they count. Got to be disciplined with my 6 raw eggs that I eat in the morning.
Oh.
No, I don't do that. Just kidding. I'm not Rambo.
It's 5. 5 eggs.
Vixen's Rambo, though.
Yeah, Vixen's
Look,
Rambo.
she's going to come back from that penalty box like Rambo and... Yeah.
End of Daisy is the jammer for Kapiti and Stock for Richter. 3 wall made up of Sophius, Janie Dodgem, Serrated Edge for Kapiti.
Oh, I don't know what happened.
Looks like a blocking out of play. So that can happen even as a jammer, you can get a blocking out of play penalty if the referee has deemed that you are out of play. And Dodge heading off to the box for a forearm penalty.
They mustn't have heard my joke before when I said that you don't play derby with your arms. It's really hard though.
It is so hard, yeah.
I say that it's a really hard thing to discipline yourself in because you're using your body to stop and you've got someone pushing on you, and so you have to have your arms there to a certain extent. So when I'm saying you don't use arms in roller derby, you can't use your arms to physically block somebody.
Yeah. Not
so
to get past
and
someone.
their arms, they're annoying. I don't know,
They're attached to your body.
if we didn't need to eat, we wouldn't need them. But
Do you reckon?
Yeah.
If you didn't need food, you wouldn't need arms. Is that what we're saying today?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I could definitely fit through some door frames better if I didn't have arms.
Those buff shoulders holding you back.
Yeah.
Scrappy going to the bin. Latin Bolt's also going to the bin.
Oh, we've got another merry-go-round again of
Yeah.
penalties.
I think, people just want a little rest.
All right.
You get 30 seconds in between a jam. You
So-
can rest then.
We've had a few jams tonight where they've been 2 minutes. And this is like one of those good things where you kind of need to stay calm, carry on, stay as a wall, not freak out. It's just 2 minutes.
Think about something that is your happy place.
Oh my God. Okay. Don't.
It's visualization. Think of your happy
Visualization,
place.
it works.
What does it smell like?
Yeah.
Don't be dirty.
That was a fancy move by Hot Rod. Where'd you learn those moves from, Hot Rod? Richter or Kapiti?
Both.
Both. Smack doing some nice moves. Learnt those from Richter. Oh, having a little bump.
Bumps. Ooh. Yes, we have got Precious Pitbull.
So we've
heading
got
to
the
penalty
twins
box.
against each other. Sitting up right. So both walls just trying to set up some defensive structure to stop some scoring. Definitely a jam for the jammers.
A jam for the jammers. That's what you want.
No, it's not. As
No,
a
it's
blocker.
not. It's not as a blocker. You don't want it to be a jam for the other team's jammer.
Something's happening over here, and I'm distracted because I have ADHD, and I'm like, what's
I
happening?
can hear someone that sounds like Michelle Visage.
It's like there's a puppy or something there, and I think I'm missing out, but there's not a puppy.
Maybe they're talking about Flair's birthday.
Oh, yeah.
Big happy shout out birthday to Lens Flair for tomorrow.
Yeah.
And anyone else whose birthday it is.
Does anyone else have a birthday? Who else is a Leo in this house?
Oh, we got
Me!
some birthdays!
Yeah! You know, everyone says that us Leos are arrogant and up ourselves, and I tell you not, we're sensitive souls. Real sensitive. What's happening? What did I miss out on here? I got distracted by over
There's
here.
a timeout
Ah.
called by Carpety.
It's a strategic timeout.
Yeah, I'd take a timeout now. It's a good time.
Yeah.
Good time too. 7
Yeah.
minutes left in the half.
Do you remember those timeout bars Cadbury used to make?
Yeah.
They were kind of like a twirl bar, but they weren't a twirl bar.
They were like if a Kit Kat and a twirl had a child.
Why did they get rid of them? And you know, they changed the they've changed the recipe to Milky Bar, and I don't think they can call them Milky Bar anymore because they're not milky.
That's sad.
So I just have a can of condensed milk instead.
All right.
It's all right. Ray Gunn is a dentist, everybody.
Yes. Fix us. I'm scared of the dentist.
All right. Oh, sneaky lead taken there on the outside by Maddie. This is also Maddie's first game for Richter City.
Yeah. Maddie transferred to Richter City maybe early this year. Early this year. From Glasgow, roller derby.
Except they're French,
They
but
are
speak
French.
Scottish.
But Scottish accent is French. All round
All
Very-
round string bean.
string bean, lovely, lovely human. Bones going to the bin for a cut.
Maddie having a great time. So Maddie's derby name is Maddie Call Emergency. So what do you think Maddie does for a job?
Emergencies,
What kind of emergencies?
medical ones. Mads is a paramedic with, I believe, Wellington Free. So maybe some colleagues of Mads sitting in the corner.
That was a 15-point jab. 15? I don't have my glasses
Hang on, I've got a... Oh, I forgot the password though. 16.
16. There you go.
16-point
16.
jab.
Look, I can't tell it.
it's Not connect. Oh, there we go. Look, we've got a tablet with it on so we can see because we're old. We are, Tino.
I'm older than you. We
Right.
won't talk about that.
A couple years. That was a big hit.
All right.
We're just going to make sure that Smack is okay. Our Wellington Free team are going to come on over. Now is a really good time for wharepaku, go to the bathroom. Good time to refresh your drink.
Get a taco.
Get a taco. Good time to
An everything taco.
get in the face painting line. Face painting.
What are you going to get painted on your face?
I can't say that on the air.
Oh. I was thinking of getting a potato put on my face for halftime for the sack race.
Oh, yes.
Is anyone doing this potato race?
Yeah!
Oh, wow. Oh, my
Sign-ups.
God. We might have to have like a playoffs.
Woo! We've got
Is
really
Red doing it? Is Red?
great
Oh, come on, Red
prizes.
Rum. Get in the sack. That didn't sound right. Very sorry.
It didn't.
Sorry, family event.
You're right.
I don't think I've done a sack race since I was maybe, the last time I did a sack race, I probably would have also done a lolly scramble and that one where you have an egg on a spoon.
The egg and
and
spoon
you've got to
race.
run. And it would have been at like one of my dad's like work picnic things. Back in the good old days.
I did an egg and spoon race in December, but it was chocolate eggs and it was with my work team.
Nah, it's got to be a raw egg.
Well, I just straight up cheated. I put a little dent in my chocolate egg.
You
with
cheated?
My thumb. Yeah. I won though.
I'm not doing egg races with you ever, because I'll know.
You shouldn't.
It's like the Canadian football team putting a drone in
Oh,
the
was it
training.
the-
Oh, too soon. Too soon.
They got sent home.
Too soon. Man, there's like Olympic like chaos before the opening ceremony. Isn't that crazy?
I love that Snoop Dogg's a part of it.
I know.
Honestly, I've never enjoyed.
We don't know
Olympics
why
competition.
Snoop Dogg's there, but he's there and it's great.
I'm here for it. I'm going to tell you about the first prize of our raffle today. Our raffle tickets are $2 each or 3 for 5. We'll draw it at halftime. Prize 1, massive Ico hamper with rich coffee. It's a curated gift hamper from Ico worth over $230, jam-packed with decor, stationery and much, much more. Prize 2 is a Thunderpants voucher in rich coffee. If you are putting it towards some ultra soft underwear, swimwear or clothing, you can be sure not only of quality, but that your new look is made epically. Thundies undies are excellent. Prize 3 is some Rector City merch. So you can represent everywhere you go.
Yeah. And just for some very important information is that Taco Addicts now has someone down by the bar taking orders for you. So you don't need to leave the venue. You can just come and see our lovely taco man and he'll take your taco order.
Woo! And Smack's back on her feet, which is excellent. We like to see it.
Yeah.
I'm going to talk to you about officials in roller derby. We have got usually 7, well, to staff a game fully, you want 7 referees.
How many?
7.
7.
7. So you have a head referee, an inside pack referee, 2 jam refs who count points and assess penalties. You'll see them doing the pointing or the waving and also putting points up to the scoreboard. And 3 outside pack referees. We also have our non-skating officials who we have looking after our scoreboards. We have a scoreboard manager and 2 scoreboard operators. We have a penalty box manager and 2 penalty box timers. I believe we have a lineup tracker and a penalty tracker. We have a jam timer. Am I missing anyone?
I don't know.
Please tell me.
You lost me at 7.
7 and 9. 9 NSOs and 7 referees.
It's because there's so many rules.
So many rules.
You think it's a lot of rules because it's quite a condensed sport, but it's very similar to the amount of rules there are in rugby and whatnot.
Yeah, it's a lot.
We just use a lot more of the rules than rugby.
Yeah. Less brute. Dodge. Janie Dodgen heading to the bin for a direction penalty.
Oh, a fancy call off by Stall on Call. I'm having real trouble saying still tonight.
Still.
I'm just going to say stock.
Stop.
Stock.
Was that a burp?
No, it's me trying to enunciate or get my tongue to work. I don't know. It's because I'm 39 next week and that's next year's end of life for me, is it?
You should be out on a river replacement program.
Yeah. Just going to start digging my hole now. Right, so we've got End of Daisy, jamming for Carpety,
Hit out by Scrappy.
and Medical Emergency out there again. Let's see if she can put on another one of those 16-point jams.
Mansa's lead jammer.
All the action always happens on that corner.
It does. We call that turn 1. It's the first turn. That's why.
Yeah. And what is that one, turn 2?
Yes,
Oh, yeah. Is that turn 3?
it is.
Oh, yeah. And turn 4?
You'll never believe it.
Wow. All right. So both teams kind of having a similar strategy there, 3-wall with an offensive player.
Yep, seeing that a lot.
Yeah.
Maddie was like, yeah, I'm on the ground. I'm going to call this. Thank you.
So
Fair enough. Give
if
me a ref.
someone's like screaming the word bridge at you,
Yes.
what does that mean?
You're a fan of structures that cross water.
Yeah, yeah. I've played
Yep.
that game too, where you build bridges and you got to do the structure.
Yeah. No, so pack is a really weird thing in roller derby. It's very, very hard. You have to play within proximity, 10 feet proximity of the other team. There's some weird rules in there about, 20 feet at the front and 20 feet at the back. But essentially, it's to group you all together to keep the flow of the game going. And if you are a bridge, you are the person that is like a little placeholder between the two packs. Tino's now playing with lollies.
Oh, no, they're these Kiwiana lollies, and I just wanted to know what I was getting in them. I got a jandal, a milkshake, an ice cream, one of those singlets that farmers wear.
Oh, yes.
Oh, 2 of them, a yacht, and it looks like, I think, a netball.
Oh yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, pretty cool. I said I'd share them, but now I don't want to. So we've got red jamming against Hot Rod, and I believe we've got red as the...
The lead, yes, that's right. We know that red is the lead because Pseudo Stripes, one of the jam refs, is pointing directly at red and fouled out. The other jam ref is using crossing arms motion to indicate to Hot Rod that they are not lead.
I always just assume if someone's pointing at me, I'm in trouble.
Me too. When I first started playing roller derby, I was learning how to referee at the same time, which I do, still do. And I was like, I don't want to point at people, it feels rude. But I got over that, it's fine now.
I remember my teacher saying to me once when I was in primary school, she had my desk next to hers. I don't know why.
I know why.
And she used to say to me, every time I come over here, I feel like you're up to something.
Because you were.
I like that teacher.
Beautiful footwork from Stock, doing some evading. Bonesy taking a tumble.
So, I don't know if anyone knows, but this venue has a ghost blocker.
Yeah, Casper. It's when you fall over nothing. And it
And,
happens to all of us.
Casper likes to come out during games
Just there,
and
happens.
just take people out.
Whiplash heading to the Garage Project penalty bin for blocking out a play. You get that when the referee has called no pack. And if you keep blocking while there is no pack, you will get a blocking out of play penalty. When you hear no pack, you must stop blocking.
I know, yes.
Half time.
Oh my God, you know what time it is?
Sack race.
Sack race. Sack it to me.
Terrible.
All right, I know. Sorry, I tried, guys. I tried real hard.
If you've signed up for the sack race,
Where would you like them?
please.
Please come down to this corner, all sack race attendees.
Come and see Cherry and Evie and Maddie. We're going to set up the sack race. Oh, beautiful face paint. We might have to split this into children and adults. behind what is called the jam line. There's some preference whether you want to be on, the side closest to the jam line or not for the first half or second half. And that's usually decided at a coin toss at captain's meeting. Our jam refs also change over too. So Stripes was purple, and now Fouled Out is.
All right, back into it. So, starting the second half with Richter City in the lead, 1-2-3 to 8-0 with Kapiti. Bones out for lead, but Maddie Longlegs, no. Medical emergency, close behind. Oh, a little bit of confusion towards the end of that jam.
Yeah, some whistles. Latin Bolt is in the bin for the Garage Project penalty box with Whiplash. Having a little sit down. So only 3 skaters, 3 blockers on the track. I lied. Tom Swifty is also in the Garage Project penalty box. So Richter City will field 3 blockers, 1 jammer, and Kapiti will field 2 blockers, 1 jammer.
Hot Rod just slicing through there.
Needle fatigue, doing a little bit of work on but Hot Rod out. Whiplash, heading to the bin. Back block, was it?
2 seconds of work and back to the bin.
Dumb.
And Stock now out for their initial and able to score. Hot Rod on their, was that their second scoring pass or first?
First, I believe. Pack calls nice and loud tonight, facilitated by our head ref and inside pack ref.
Oh, it got really cold all of a sudden.
Chilly, isn't it?
Go away, winter.
The door's open, that's why. The skaters are hot, I suppose. That makes sense.
Oh, I guess.
I
Jeez. No.
When you're skating, it's very hot.
That's okay. You do get real hot. You have to wear all this protective gear that does stuff to protect you, but,
Yes. Helmets required, as are elbow pads, wrist guards, knee pads, mouth guards, and for a game, you'll see either armbands or numbers put on your arms with marker.
So we've got the Richter City Jammer off to the Binnaroony.
I believe
What'd they get?
Maddie was assessed a forearm back in the pack, but didn't hear it for quite a while.
All right.
And Maddie's actually, I believe, now sitting there for 2 penalties
Okay.
because of the failure to exit the track after they acknowledged the penalty.
Okay. Maybe Maddie did that thing that I do where someone talks to you, but because I'm deaf, I smile because I don't know what else to do.
I had a moment like that before. One of our quad goals said something and I said something back which I thought that she was talking to me about, but it was something different and I just made it awkward.
I just thought, like, if you're in doubt, just smile and nod.
Yeah.
That derby that sends you to the penalty box.
Yeah, my hearing's not great after 10 years of roller derby whistles, I'll tell you that.
It's the whistles.
It's the whistles.
All right, so end of Daisy coming round. Maddie is now returning from the Garage Project penalty box and gets out nice and smart, quick.
Yeah, that was thanks to beautiful, beautiful offense from Red Peril.
Yeah, there is some nice timed offense happening. A little help from your friends.
Lovely.
Lovely. Okay. Sometimes I think the refs are waving to me, but they're not. They're just holding up points. All right, Dizzy against Bones. Oh, that inside looked juicy to Bones, but Metal came in and gave it a good shutdown.
Metal was like, here's my bum.
So
And now Vixen's like, here's my bum.
nice formidable 3-wall between Metal Fatigue, Ray Gun, and Moldy Vixen.
Lead jammer.
And Dizzy getting lead
Gillespie.
jammer. Fun fact, Dizzy hates jamming.
Oh, Raygun's going to the penalty box. That's not normal. Raygun's super, super clean player. Not today. And Yanali heading to the Garage Project penalty box as well for blocking out of bounds.
Dizzy getting through for a scoring pass.
Mr. Fox awarding a penalty to someone else as well. Ah, Janie Dodgem.
Is this Dizzy's first travel game?
This is Dizzy's first travel game, yes.
Ah,
Dizzy has played, I believe, one
they've played a home game.
season game.
Yeah, so this would be their, well, we played 2 that night, so this would be like their 3rd live action game.
Yeah.
But first with the B team.
Yeah.
And look at that, jamming.
Jamming. Dizzy hates jamming.
Yeah.
Dizzy just did great.
I only keep repeating that because I don't like jamming
No, I
either.
don't either. The pressure.
It is a lot of pressure. You got that start line and then you got like 4 people like looking at you. Like they're gonna, like they, because they want to like make contact and you have 4 of them against 1.
Yeah.
Yeah. Maddie making good work of that outside line yet again.
Yeah, Latin Bolt doing a lovely job shutting down Hot Rod, joined with Scrappy, Trouble, and Red Feral.
Red is doing a great job at getting up there and just keeping that wall moving to make gaps for their jammer.
Yeah, great offense from Red tonight.
There are just some nights you go on the track and you've got it. You're like, you're feeling good.
And some nights are the exact opposite, aren't they?
Yeah, yep. Well,
You can come away being like, not my
it's
best work.
tournament structures where you have to play games at 9 a.m. or 10 a.m. and it's just not.
That's my favourite.
It's not.
I love it.
Nah. I'm like, yeah.
I'm a morning gal.
But I also I struggle to eat food in the morning. Like I'm a eat at lunchtime person. And I get,
firefighter going to the bin.
you know, the stitch.
The stitch, yeah, I get the stitch.
Oh, there's Casper.
Casper's out.
Casper
Force.
again.
Stop, lead.
Casper's having a particularly busy night tonight out there. Hey, I was just, for those who are in Streamland, watching this awesome quality stream for free, don't forget to donate so that we can keep supporting Roller Derby Streaming New Zealand and the awesome work that they do.
Just at the end of that jam there, Stock was awarded a low block penalty. So that's for making contact below the knee pads of another skater.
Yeah, not allowed to do that. Can't kick people.
Stock was the jammer in that jam, so we'll be sitting. Well, this jam is the jammer in the bin.
That's giving Bones a power jam.
That's giving Bones.
Bones. There's 2 Zs there. Z.
Fast lead. 4 second lead there for Bonesy. Lovely.
Asking for their offense. Offense doing a good job there.
Yeah, Kapiti using
I call that the old sausage offense.
sausage offense. I was going to call it a coordinated sweep.
Oh, yep. Can't remember why I think like ages ago it used to be called like sausage. Oh, great attempt there to stop the jammer by Red.
Red was up so fast.
Yeah,
Back walk
that's what I love. Like if you think you can
Rightly.
get it and you've got nothing to lose, go for it. Excellent star pass. And red causing enough threat to call it off, which is a good job done.
Hell yeah. I mean, yeah.
Yeah. I was about to just talk about the raffle, but I realised we just drew it.
Yeah, Paul and Michaela and...
Usually we have 2 games, and it's usually the
Mike.
second game where we draw it.
Paul, Michaela and Mike are the raffle winners. Done.
Dunsies. So Maddie against Hot Rod.
Hot Rod getting a lovely lead jam awarded there.
Maddie and Hot Rod learning their jammer moves from the same jammer coach on our Monday night trainings.
Indeed. Hot Rod going for a challenge, a juke, and a line as strategy there.
Concentration faces. Hitting the pack and trying to get a quick call off. But Maddie stole 1 point.
Yes, so we are 6-1.
Was it? Oh, I've got a score right in front of me. Why am I squinting when it's right there?
Don't know.
Ah.
Don't know, Tito.
Hey, did I mention that it's one of our members' birthdays tomorrow? They do a lot of work for Richter City. They're on our management board. They have absolutely done a great job at being, what's that job that they do here?
The floor
Stage
manager.
manager.
Yes, the floor or stage manager. So
Yep.
if you see someone important looking carrying a clipboard, tell them happy birthday for tomorrow.
Yeah, they have a grey beanie on and some clear lens sunglasses. Oh, no, spectacles. They're wearing a purple t-shirt and they look real embarrassed right now. And it's their birthday tomorrow, so you should say happy birthday.
We're going to be in so much trouble.
Yep, I don't care.
Trouble going to the Garage Project penalty box. And great call from Invaderson, head referee. Contact after the whistle awarded as a late hit penalty.
We've got Mr. Fox on the outside, passing his knowledge on to some of our officials that are still learning the ropes. Mr. Fox has just come back from the US, from the greatest roller derby event ever, which is RollerCon. Oh, what happened?
There's too many skaters on the track. Black captain has been assessed a delay of gameplay penalty. This is the worst thing that can happen. Like, as the captain, you have to sit penalties on behalf of other people if stuff goes awry.
Just what? Oh, so we. Whoa.
One blocker on the track for Kapiti, and it's Janie Dodgen.
You know, I've been in a situation where I've been the only blocker and I've got lead.
Yep.
And I hate jamming. It's doable. It is doable.
Love Mim's jam timing. Nice and loud. Super clear.
And
Hot
let's
Rod
see.
does it.
I told you it's possible. All right, we have a few more black blockers on the track for this
Just one
jam.
more. Two in total. Stop jamming. Bones jamming.
And stop getting lead.
Ray gun running
Oh,
up. being
beautiful
like, no.
recycle up there by Ray and Red.
Ray
Beautiful.
Gunn doing
Absolutely
a great
beautiful.
job sending Bones into the wall.
Die hard attitude.
Ray is one of my favourite blockers to watch because she's so quiet and all of a sudden we'll just be like, nah.
All right. So Bones now out on their initial and able to score. Stop calling that off. Stock it.
So to call it off, you must tap your hips visibly at least 2 times before the jam referee, and only the jam referee for your team, can call the jam off. You might see some of our other officials touching their heads repeatedly. That's signalling to the jam ref that, hey, your jam is calling it.
Hey, did I tell you that it's Lens Flair's birthday tomorrow?
No. No, didn't know. Lens Flair's birthday tomorrow.
All right, so Maddie out for lead. Hot Rod, hot on the tails. Feral Hot Rod.
Feral Hot Rod. Oh, yeah, hot.
Roddy.
Roddy's a bit feral. Roddy just took an apex jump.
There's a lot happening right there.
It was really cool.
With that beautiful jump, Hot Rod able to steal one more point on Richter.
Yeah, so Hot Rod actually scored all 4 points there. Even though Hot Rod fell over, Hot Rod put a foot on the ground first, and that jump being like, I've landed it, I'll have your points, thank you. Woo, we are in perilous territory. Should have called a timeout.
Should have gone to Specsavers. All right, so we have 2 people in the bin because they didn't make it on the track on time. Am I right there?
Correct.
Is that correct? Did I get it right?
You got it right. Firefighter destruction of pack penalty being awarded going to the garage project penalty box.
Pack penalties are hard,
They are
especially when you first start out. I think when I first started out, a lot of my penalties were pack.
Beautiful footwork.
Were definitely pack.
Yeah, pack. I say to I coach our newbies and I tell them repeatedly, they're probably sick of hearing it, that pack is the hardest thing about roller derby.
But also sometimes you've done everything you need to do. It's just that the ref calls the first skater they see.
Yeah, totally. Just the unlucky close one. They can see your number. Off you go. Off you pop.
Off you pop. All right. Are they
Still
calling
time
a
for
timeout this
tacos?
time? 5, timeout.
And now Purple have called a timeout.
I think I only need to put my jacket on.
It's cold, yeah.
In that time of me saying I think I need to put my jacket on, I just wondered what my cat's doing.
My cat is probably sleeping. It's 13 degrees. It's quite chilly. Birthday gal Lens Flair coming to get a jersey. Letting everyone know that's the end of the timeout. When are you going to start this? 30 seconds.
What do you think Richter talked about in their timeout?
Dinner.
Yeah, I think so, yeah. Yeah, legit.
What's for dinner? That's a common question.
Well, if you look at that score, it's kind of creeping up. We've got just under 15 minutes to go. What would you be talking about?
Well, probably some strategy around what we can do to try and get some more points and not let the other team score points. It's a good strategy.
Yep.
Probably talk about being together,
Yep. Yep.
calm, not like losing it mentally or in resilience
Yeah.
at this time.
Yeah, I think I would be similar
Casper?
in the way that I would just be talking about what we know
Yeah, do what you know.
and being confident in what we know.
Yeah, owning your position.
Yeah,
doing the things.
no need to be fancy or try anything overly complicated. Just kind of staying together, you know?
That's it. Ness is signalling to the jammers there. You might see Ness doing a little lasso kind of move. This is roller derby speak for keep going.
I thought it was roller derby speak for ice cream time.
Ice cream time. No. The lasso is keep going, keep going.
Yeah, I guess it is. I wonder who the first person was who used that. I wonder if someone can find out for me. Who was the first person who used the lasso sign for keep going and roller derby?
Oh,
To go back to, what, 2000 and...
even earlier, I reckon.
Yeah, yeah. Well, maybe it was Texas roller derby, seeming that they revived flat track roller derby.
Correct, maybe. What are we up to? Flat and Bolt doing some do bits.
There we go, end of days.
Daisy's a
And
skate mechanic. That's
Maddie
pretty cool.
taking the same line.
Old skate mechanic Daisy.
Some very fluent arms that referee fouled out as using there.
Yes.
I nearly thought he was going to take off.
It is a noticeable quality in a jam ref when you can actually see that they're telling you that you are not lead. But they're very fluid. That's pretty.
If he did it 2 seconds faster, I reckon he'd take off.
Yeah. Flap a little bit harder. He's all right, that one.
Oh, yeah.
Bones jamming for Kapiti. Stock jamming for Richter. Stock taking a little tumble. Back up nice and fast.
Good little 3-wall there.
Yeah, Multi
Oop.
Vixen, Metal Fatigue, Scrappy.
Stop getting out the lead.
Dizzy Gillespie playing some offense.
Scrappy taking Bones back and back into that beautiful formed 3-wall. Good
Diz
work.
up playing some lovely offense. Stock's like, thanks, I'll have those points.
Dizzy up there playing offense.
Someone's going to the bin.
I can't see.
Someone tall. Scandalous.
Stop
Three
coming
wall
up
of
against the
Kapiti.
Kapiti 3-wall.
Dizzy's like, I'm here for
Oh,
O.
beautiful offense by Dizzy.
Serrated edge.
A little
having
bit
a
of cheeky
giggle.
talk going on the track. Cheeky,
Some friendly banter.
long as it's friendly.
We're all friends here.
Are we?
Yeah.
I didn't know I was your friend.
We've
No.
been friends for 10 years, thank you very much.
Usually my friends break up with me by then.
I'm not very smart. I just heard Venom laugh all the way from over here. Venom's one at the bench for Kapiti.
So, new jammer for the evening. It's the first jam tonight for Dodge.
Reagan doing some one-on-one.
Reagan doing a great job there to put the pressure on.
This is a 2-minute jam, pals, because Dodge got awarded a no pass, no penalty. So that means that they passed 3 people. They passed someone else while they were out of bounds or out of play. And Maddie got awarded a penalty before they could be declared lead.
So those are these situations that we talk about where you've got kind of close games and you start kind of having what I call a penalty spiral.
Yeah, it gets a little bit stressy and you start maybe not thinking as clearly as you might otherwise.
Yeah. Maddie's back out.
Bolt doing some chasing.
All right.
Red Peril in for some O.
All right. Things looking a little bit more
Reagan has
together
joined.
and structured.
Everyone's out of the box, that's great. Just jokes, someone's going to the bin. Hot Rod getting a blocker penalty, multiplayer. Connecting to someone when a link is being challenged, instead of closing it with your body. And Reagan placing the jammer onto the ground.
A few bodies a bit slow getting up there.
Yeah, it's a long...
So it's a 23-point jam there to Kapiti.
we are tied currently.
It brings it to a tied game, that's what I'm saying.
How
Still
exciting!
anyone's game. It's where those timeout chats are real important.
Ooh, bit of jabber defense there from Dizzy. Beautiful lateral tracking from Multi Vixen.
I believe that Dizzy has had 100% lead jammer.
No, there was one, the first one I think they did.
100% in my mind, Steve.
Oh, Dizzy's 100% of a human in my mind. I mean, they are 100% of a human, but 100% of a good human. Scrappy, going to the bin, blocking out of bounds. Big tumble.
Ray Gunn doing some beautiful one-on-one blocking up there and bringing the jammer back. And it's that three wall of Multi Vixen, Metal and Ray Gunn, which
That's
has just
been
been doing a really
solid.
great job at getting together tonight.
5
I'd just
minutes.
like to mention again that Dizzy really hates jamming and is doing a really great job at it.
Yeah.
It's quite a typical thing. Those that say that hate jamming are quite good at it.
Yes. Dizzy calling mid-air on the ground. Racking up 8 points. 8-0 jam there for Diz.
Just under 5 minutes left of the game. Let's hear support for a player who's going for Richter City.
What about Kapiti?
Who's going for Kapiti? Who's just here for this awesome spot?
Fair enough. Tom Swifty, lead jammer, Kapiti.
Bit of a hit and quit. And Maddie Emergical, oh my God. Maddie, just Maddie, managed to get 3 points on that. Hang on. I could be wrong. Points not on the board. Okay.
Hot Rod, lead jammer for Kapiti.
Dan put.
Yes.
Like-
but they can't do anything about it now. End of daisy jamming for Kapiti, but medical emergency out for lead. It's tense. 2 minutes left. Maddie's through for 4. Ness is saying, keep going. Red doing some chasing. Red going to the bin. Blocking out of play. Too far out the front.
All right, just under 2 minutes left of the game. This may be the last jam. It may not be.
We have got,
We've got an official
Richard
review.
asking for an official review. So this is what I was talking about earlier, where they can say, oh, hey, officials crew, there's something we'd like to talk to you about that you might have called or you might not have called. Can we try and get someone in the bin for it? And they'll have a yarn, or it might be about points, or could be about anything that they want to raise with the referees. Refs will have a chat about it and then come back and we'll update you on the outcome. Big thank you to everyone for coming out and joining us to watch this game tonight. Thanks for tuning in on the stream. Huge thanks to Roller Derby Streaming NZ for putting on such a quality stream. I've watched a lot of Roller Derby in my time, and the stream quality from Roller Derby Streaming NZ is the best, by far.
Yeah, it's pretty good. Right, so an official review called by Richter City. Not too sure what it is.
Probably asking to put the heaters on. It's bloody cold.
Yeah, probably that, actually. Yep. They asked for the door open, though. Maybe it was that one team asked for the heaters to be on and the other one asked for a door to be open. So we'll try and figure out what that is. So less than 2 minutes left in the game. So depending on how the next jam go, there'll be 1 or 2 more jams left in the game.
Yeah.
We have a tied score.
It's exciting.
So the next 2 minutes is really going to determine it all.
2 minutes.
What have we got? We've got 2 Kapiti blockers in the penalty box, and we've got a Richter City blocker in the Garage Project penalty box. So it means that Richter will have 3 blockers, and Kapiti will have
Yeah,
2.
depending on the
I can
outcome
count.
of the official review, of course. Oh, shallow.
Maybe a taco would help.
A taco probably.
A
would help.
chili taco.
Spicy.
Okay, so conversation happening with the zebras. conversation happening at the table.
Oh yeah, the store table, yeah. Doing some chatting. Head ref over there, having a chit-chat.
Yeah, everyone having a chit-chat.
Invader Sin being like, hey, I'm the boss.
Who?
Invader Sin.
Oh, yeah.
Sin.
I'm the boss.
I'm the boss. Zebra is fun, friendly term for our lovely officials.
Do you know what a group of zebras is called?
A herd.
A dazzle.
Artist too.
Do you know what a group of geese are called? Pretty sure it's a gaggle.
Yeah, it is.
Well, do you know what a group of crows are called?
Murder.
Of course you know that one. Do you know what a group of dinosaurs are called?
Dead.
Extinct. Oh, I wonder. Oh.
It's quite a long
I think
official
Mr.
review.
Fox is going to tell us what's going on. You listen,
hand
you're
my
better at this.
Headset to Mr. Fox. He can speak to you from the internet.
Just talk in the mic.
Excellent idea. Richter called an official review. They were saying that there were points missing from a jam that was 2 jams ago. So they have won their official review. However, the scoreboard has not changed because under the rules they can't go back 2 jams. They can only get them changed the previous jam. So they've retained their official review, but the scoreboard has not changed.
Good job at winning it, but yeah.
One of those tricky roller derby rules, points may only be challenged before the start of the next jam.
I won.
We did see the official pop those points up, but they were not put onto the scoreboard,
But
unfortunate.
if something happens in the next 1 minute and 20 seconds, they are still able to call an official review if they need to.
Yes, because they won or they retained their official review. So it's like, it's not use it or, no, it is use it or lose it, but if you use it and you win,
You get to use it
you
again.
get to go again.
I'd say you probably lose more official reviews than win.
Oh, definitely. There's so many officials whose job it is to keep an eye on the game and make sure everything's flowing and legal, and you might feel outraged by something, but if you didn't see the whole thing from start to finish, that's when these things happen.
Still conversations happening.
Yeah, I think that is head ref Invader Sin just informing the teams of the outcome there. Falling with style. Serrated edge.
Oh shit. This is like crazy.
This has been the longest 1 minute and 20 seconds of my life.
Well, this official review has taken 7 minutes and 35 seconds.
I went and watched a basketball game in the States.
Ah,
15 seconds. It took them 18 minutes to play 15 seconds of
Yeah.
basketball.
Celtics, eh?
Wow.
Wow.
What a jam. What a recycle.
What blocking.
All right, so people in the bin.
One blocker for Kapiti.
And players returning from the bin. From place of ghost past. Right, so what do we do? 23
Green.
seconds left.
It's so
Bones
intense.
fighting through. Richter blockers doing a really good job at recycling through and holding.
Really great job. Victor Blockers hitting Bones out
I
and
heard a
running
whistle.
back.
Who's going to the bin? Someone's going to the
got
bin.
a forearm. Tom Swifty.
Or was it a Casper whistle? Wow.
What a last
What an
jam.
exciting end to a game.
Yeah, let's hear that from the crowd. 12-point jam to round it out.
Both jammers fought real hard there. All of those blockers did a really great job. Wow.
So tight the whole way through that game.
That's the kind of derby I like to watch.
Oh, it's made me on edge.
Really good effort there from both teams. We had a lot of people playing their first games tonight, so what a high.
What we do at the end of roller derby is we all come down to the track and we line up around the outside and we high-five the teams and the officials as they come round. So come on down.
If you want to touch a sweaty hand, get down there.
Don't sniff. Don't sniff them, they're yucky.
Hand sanitizer at the counter if you need it.
That's our final score, folks. 198 to Richter City Roller Derby beat and 189 to Kapiti Coast Derby Crew.
Thank you to our sponsors, Garage Project, Roller Derby Streaming New Zealand, Ico, Rich Coffee, Thunder Pants, Mexicano Chips, Tailwind,
And a huge thank
Karma
you
Drinks,
to Taco Addicts as well.
and a huge shout out to Taco.
I'm going to sign off and go give some high fives. Goodbye. See you next time.
Thank you.